Well, friends, the contents of this class will help all categories of students from higher secondary to PG levels. So my suggestion to you all, you see, is this, that you should better go through the explanations of the slides. Perhaps 7 slides are here. So you see, under this is the starting one of the most important units of psychology, that is memory and forgetting. And the success of our life basically depends on the process of memorization, as well as the process of memorization has link with the process of forgetting. Friends, without forgetting, we never can keep the images of various learning situations or events or phenomena in our mental level, and that's why forgetting has also specific importance. Today's class is the basic explanation of this most important, unit of psychology, that is memory and forgetting. Let us see. One of the most important subject matters of psychology is the study of memory, because without understanding memory, you never can understand your own capabilities, maybe physiological or mental, and without understanding your physical as well as mental capabilities, you never can become whatever you like to become. So friends, understanding memory is very much important and essential for everybody, not only for the students of education, but also for all categories of students are to understand the basic roles of memory in the process of making life. With the process of the study of memory, the understanding of human behavior has close link. Means for understanding human behavior and the chance of or modification of human behavior is the basic objective of every process of education. You see, without understanding memory, we never can understand behavior so much well, because behavior has close link with the process of memorization or with memory. By studying memory, we can understand people, and with the help of such understanding, we can make the process of teaching and learning very systematic. Means to become a successful teacher in the classroom situation, teachers are bound to understand, they are also to understand memory so much well, because all categories of teachers from primary to the university level do have the concern to help students sense their behavioral patterns, so that they can get the chance to develop their personality so much well by developing their intellectual capabilities and physiological powers. And to become successful in the process of learning, it is better to understand psychology so much well. And for understanding psychology, we are bound to understand behavior, and for understanding behavior, it is the precondition, it is one of the most important demands to understand the concept of memory. Memory, as we know, is a subject which has been of the interest of study by the psychologists for thousands of years. Means since the beginning of the history of knowledge in human society, the issue of studying memory has been getting one of the most important or vital issues for the psychologists and for the experts. It is the spatial memory, means memory, or it is the spatial capacity. Memory is the spatial capacity of mind, and mind is the active state of human brain to conserve, to understand the past, to preserve, to save. Conserve means save the past learning and experiences, and reproduce or remember if and when required. Means we store, we preserve, we save, and we, whenever feel the demand, we reproduce, in the form of remembering. Friends, the concept of memory, all of you do have much knowledge, because you do have the Android mobile, and you always utter the term memory. The memory of my Android mobile is full. It means that it does not, the Android mobile handset does not have capacity to preserve anything else. So with the help of this capacity, we conserve, we preserve, we save the images of experiences in our psychic order, and whenever we feel the demand, we take take back, we remember, we regain back, and we try to solve the problems of our day-to-day life, depending on depending on our memory, or on that very specific mental capacity. Let us see the next one. Memory is our cognitive storage system. Cognitive storage system. We cognize, we understand, we learn and preserve our systems in the brain or mind for storing and retrieving information, for storing and taking back. Retrieving means taking back. Whenever we feel the demand, we take back, we store and regain back information. It is the ability of faculty of remembering for fulfilling our psychic as well as physical requirements. Means if we cannot remember in examination hall, how you will write? At the time of solving a problem, if you cannot, or if you fail to remember the ideas which are being stored in your brain, then you will not be able to be successful in solving a specific problem of life. So friends, we live life depending on the power of our memory. With such process of remembering the past events, situations, matters, phenomena, happenings, etc., we try to live life as per the demand of chance time by meeting our chance needs. Because for meeting the chance needs, we have to depend on this specific power or capability of our mind or our brain. Let us see the next slide. Outcome of our learning and experience takes place because of memory. Memory is the storage of information, learning and experiences. It is very closely related to the process of learning. Learning is very essential for the survival, development and progress of human race, with required modifications of behaviors according to the changing situations as per the change requirements of life situations. So friends, without memory, it gets difficult to solve various problems. We never can become successful in solving various problems of our life. And learning is impossible because if there is no memory power with the students, with the help of the process of memory, whatever we learn at the present stage, we preserve in our brain, we preserve in our mind. And whenever we feel the necessity or demand, we take back, we regain back the preserved concept, and we try to solve the problem which are before us or which are before the students. Let us see the next one. Learning and memory work together. See friends, how fantastic these are. Learning and memory work together. Without memory, neither one can learn nor live life by satisfying the demands of physiological and the psychic orders. Memory is the recall or remembering of an old experience which had temporarily dropped from our remembering, which we drop there, which we store in the mindset, and we take back whenever we feel the demand. This is memory. Let us see the next. It is the mental power which helps us in learning all sorts of things, situations and matters, perceived realities of phenomena and realities behind beings and things of this extensive and mysterious universe. In the absence of memory, past learning and experience of man would have been of no use to him or her. And without memory, or had there not been memory, then perhaps for humanity, history would have been meaningless, and without history, certainly humanity could have think about or plan, live life in the present state, and without depending or living life in the present, perhaps humanity certainly will not be able to plan for the future. So friends, memory is very much important. It helps to preserve the learned experiences in the form of images in our brain or mind, and with the help of such kind of images, depending on such types of images, we solve various problems of life. And memory has close link with the process of learning. Let us see the next one. An eyewitness giving evidence. Let us take this example. In a court, perhaps, an eyewitness, an accident took place, there was an eyewitness, and he is to explain before the judges. An eyewitness giving evidence in a court furnishes a typical example of memory. Depending on his memory, the person, he or she, presents the explanations of the incidents before the judges in the court. She recalls or remembers as far as possible the past object and events which she had witnessed and stored in the brain as images in the manner and order of their original occurrence, depending on the images which are being well stored or preserved or conserved in the psychic order. Thus, in memory, the fact remembered is referred to the past or the bygone days. Memory helps a lot in giving strength to new experience, friends. Thank you so much for today. This is the starting class, and here the basic explanations have been placed before you, and how memory is important for your life, how or what types of roles are being played by memory in the process of learning. Certainly you have got the information here in these basic explanations, and then in the next class you will come to know certainly about the definitions which are being forwarded by some of the greatest psychologists of the universe, psychologists of the globe, and thenceforth you will come to know or come to know about the special characteristics of memory in our life. Thank you so much.